lovely look. Today we're going to be using CJP. I've got all these lovely shades of yellow and like an orangey yellow and a bright yellow, and I thought we could mix it up and add a little bit of everything in here. So I'm going to do a spring set, and for the last couple of years I've done a bee set. So I did one like one of my first videos, to be honest, was a bee, and then the second one was a sunflower and a bee, just after I'd had my first anniversary of my channel. And I love gonks, guys. I'm flipping gonk mad, honest. I've been looking for some for the garden. We're doing the garden up this year, as I'm sure many of you are. You know, can't go abroad. We don't know if we'll be able to go abroad, you know, get a holiday or whatever. So we've planned everything into the back garden so far this year. And I've been looking for little gonks to go, well, in my back garden. And I've got a birthday coming up in May, and I've asked for these little, it's like a shattered glass image, and it dangles, and when it catches the light it like shines through, so you've got like bits of red and yellow and orange and green, whatever the light shines through, on these pieces of glass all put together, and it's in a metal frame and it's a gonk and it dangles. So we're having a big summer house at the bottom of the garden, so I said these would look really nice. I want two, one for each side of the double doors, to dangle down. Anyway, so with that in mind and me being a little bit mental, I thought I want to do another sunflower set. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I've done bees 2 years on the trot. I'm going to do a little ladybird. It's super cute. And I want to do a gonk. I just love them. You can do anything, can't you? I've got 3 little gonks that sit under my Christmas tree at Christmas. So I did my first gonk in November. I've done another one in February, which was for the Easter. So I did the Easter bunny ears coming out of it. And I thought I'm going to do sunflower. I'm going to do this little cutie ladybird. So if you've watched my videos, like I said, I've done an Easter one not that long ago. I'm using exactly the same technique. Small beads of white trailing down, shaping when it goes matte. So pop that bead on, I drag it down, wait for it to go matte, and then shape it. And then what I'm doing is I'm working on the left side, let that dry, work on the right side, let that dry, go back to the left side, and that way it looks like real hair. I've got this big gonk nose on there, and I've got a white trim of his hat just going just above that nose. Now guys, it's going to be a bit of a chitty chatty video with you, to be honest. I'm not going to say too much about what I'm doing, because you can see what I'm doing. It's not rocket science. It's a 3D gonk. I will pop in and out and just update you as we go. But for a more detailed, if you really want to know, I do have another video. I will pop that above for you. So that's the Easter bunny one. So here I'm going to do some little arms. So I start at the top, wait for it, drag it down one side, drag it down the other side. I also make sure I don't go off the edge. You'll see me wiping it down. And then I'm going to put a bit of a point at the top there so that it looks like the shoulder. And then bulge it out a little bit at the bottom for like the arm and the wrist. So anyway, guys, I'm up to my neck in it. I'm not kidding, right? My world's just turned upside down. And all because of, you know, some emotional support pets for my daughter. She got them February the 12th, all going to plan. We've done loads of research, and oh my lordy, have things changed from when I had guinea pigs. So when the kids were little, I started to breed rabbits, and we had a couple of pet guinea pigs. Chloe's always been mad about guinea pigs. And when she left school at 16, she says, Mum, you know, she got a part-time job, and she says, I want a guinea pig. And I said, well, no, you're going to go off to uni. She went, yeah, but I went, no, do all your schooling, do all your education, you can have whatever you want then, you're looking after it, it's yours, you're paying for it. Fine, absolutely fine. So 12 months ago, she came out of, it was September last year, 2019 rather. She came out of uni straight into the shitstorm that is COVID. Okay, that started to hit her in January. She'd only been in the job since October. So she's seen some things. She really has. It hasn't been very pleasant. She has lost colleagues, and it's taken a toll on the young lady. So she said to me, you know, I want to have guinea pigs. So we looked into it and everything, and we're like, yeah, okay. Just going to tell you, I'm going to put some little mittens on here, like little shaped hands in the form of mittens, and I've done the rim of his hat just above that white trim. What I do on one side, guys, I'm going to do on the other, and then I'm going to do the shape of the hat using this parrot shade from CJP. So So February the 12th, got 2 female guinea pigs, 6 weeks old. We checked them over, absolutely gorgeous, and we had them by a pet courier. We were going to drive 2-hour journey to go and get these 2 sows. That's what they call female guinea pigs, for those of you that are not aware, it's sows. So we went and picked up these 2 sows, but obviously COVID and rules were really strict, although the government's website did say you could go and pick up your pet. We decided against it. We looked into a pet courier and they brought it down. So we've got these guinea pigs and they're getting rather plump really quick. Now, you know, they are chunky monkeys, so it's all good, but I'm weighing them. I'm weighing them every week, because guinea pigs are a prey animal, and the way they show their illness, they actually physically hide it, but they can't hide losing weight if they are ill. So I was doing my due diligence. I'd done my research, I knew what I was doing. I thought, God, these are banging it on. So I thought, you know, so I asked the breeder, should I be putting them on a diet? No, it's all okay. I'm going to cut a long story short, right? Because these females, pregnant. I've now got 8. And the sows are 3 months old. Okay. They must have got pregnant at 5-6 weeks old. Just literally before they left and came to me. I'm not chuffed about it. I'm really not. I've had moments where, yeah, let's just say I've had moments, okay. So I spoke to the vet, put them somewhere quiet, he says. Put them somewhere quiet and separate them. So, but I've got the breeder telling me don't separate them, keep them together and they'll help each other. Well, no, they haven't helped each other. The first one had hers at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'd just pegged the washing outside, and as I came in, I heard a squeal, looked in the cage, and there's one popping out. Okay, we watched 3 of them be born. She had 3 pups. And they're in a big cage together by this point, okay? Once she's had the pups, we'll put them all together. And if the second guinea pig went anywhere near the first guinea pig and the pups, she went for her. 24 hours later, the second guinea pig, 5 p.m. at night, is having her pups. So there was like the 36 hours difference between one having the pups and then the second. And she had twins. They were at 7 minutes it took her to give birth to the twins. Because they're 3 months old, she's not producing milk. So guys, Chloe and I are hand feeding 2-hourly intervals, and she's still a nurse. She's still going to work, doing 12-hour shifts, 40 minutes there, 40 minutes back. And I know she finishes at like 8 o'clock at night, but she never, ever, ever leaves at 8 o'clock at night. It's always 15, 20 minutes. They have to do handover. She can't leave a patient if she's in the middle of administrating some sort of medication. It's just unreal. It really is. And there's been points, honestly, right now where I don't even know what day of the week it is. So, oh dear. So, I am telling you all of this because I'm thinking of just walking away from the videos at the minute. I don't need the extra pressure on everything that is happening right now. I am tired. I am exhausted. I love these little pups to bits. They are wonderful. And how anybody breeds and just gives them away, I don't know. I've got a really big heart and they are all in there. But there's no way on this earth do I have room for 8 guinea pigs. 8, guys, 8. Gee whiz, I suppose I should count myself lucky, you know, because they can have up to 6 pups. But the girls, they're only 3 months old, and they're only little themselves. You know, they're not a teenager till 6 months. And out of 2 of the girls, each girl have 2 teats. The first guinea pig's only got 1 teat that's working. So we've got 6 babies and only 1 teat. So to take the pressure off the first little girl, we're, like I said, 2 hourly feeds, 6 guinea pigs. Oh dear. Including the night, obviously. Just, you know, just in case you missed it. Anyway, so I have put the hat on here, guys. I've done the sunflower, and what I'm doing here is I'm doing 1 layer which is flat of the sunflower petals, and then on this second layer I'm going to show you how I lift it and make it more 3D. I'm going to do 2, but I'm just going to show this one because it is getting quite long now. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how I flip my brush right underneath the tip of that petal. I'm going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just like this, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Come on, Trey, show the people. There we go. Wiggle, wiggle up, like that. And lift it gently. And I'm sliding on the acrylic underneath using the monomer that's in this 3D brush. The 3D brush I'm using today is from Kylie Weary. So I'm going to show you how it's lifted in a minute. And this is where the little ladybird's going to go. So I'm lifting it as far as I need it, as far as I want it, till I'm happy. Just going to blend that in a little bit, because I've got a little bit of ridges by lifting it. But it's really touching it really, really, really gentle, so that I don't flatten that petal. And I am going to lift it and show you. And there we go. So what I'm going to do is do that again, and then I'm going to come in with a little red bead of candy apple. It is CJP, beautiful bright red. I'm going to pop that on there, and I'm going to make it like a figure 8, like a big fat 8. So it's going to have a little head, little round head, and a big fat body. And what I do is I put 1 bead down and then just push it from each side, like where the neck would be. That's all I'm going to do. And then I'll leave that to set. Then I'm going to come in with a teeny super tiny bead of black diamonds from CJP, and I'm just going to paint that head. I don't want a bead of black because these beads are very, very pigmented and it can bleed into that yellow so easy. Trust me, I've done it. So I thought I'd just paint it on super, super gentle. Like so. Showing you the shape and everything there. So let that set up. I have got CJP gel paints, and we are going to do white, 2 little dots for its eyes. Then I will come in with the black and do some dots on its back. Then guys, we are at the end of our video today. I really do hope you've enjoyed it and our little chitty chat. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you so much for joining. Please take care, and until next time, bye.